بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. So now we're discussing أفعال القلوب and some rulings regarding أفعال القلوب. Much of this has already been discussed. No, actually not a lot has not been discussed in Mustafa. We've got a lot to add in here actually. So let's start. Bismillah. So if you look at Alam Tara, what's Alam Tara made of? So it's basically Alam Tara Tarayani Tarawna. So Tara is a fa'al. Yes? Or the Alam Tara, so Tara. Or Tarawna. You see. Now the word Tara can be a fa'al qalb, a fa'al jariya. Ra'aytuka, I saw you. Ra'aytuka aliman, I consider to be a scholar. Fa'al qalb, fa'al jariya. So it can be both. Now what happens here? You have Tara, make it majzoom. And you put lam tara, lam taraw. And we add before it, hamzatul istifham, alam tara, alam taraw. So alam taraw, whatever sayga is, yes. When you have alam tara in Quran, it means alam ta'lam. It does not necessarily mean did you see. It's not fa'lul jariya anymore. What is it fa'lu? Qalb. Yes? And it means alam ta'lam. And we mentioned before that because ra'a al-qalbi is manqul min ra'a al-hissi. Because ra'a, when you see something, you come to know about it. So then, the word ra'a is a fa'lu qalb, which has a meaning of yaqeen. So say, do you not know? But with ra'a, is as if, and it says here, and it has the meaning of ta'ajjub. So are you not like, alam, if you want to say, do you not know? Say, well, hal ra'ita, hal tara. But alam tara, that sigha now, is become like a proverb or a parable. Like it's like its own wording almost. Not like a conjugation. You can say, oh, lam yadribu, has a special meaning. Lam yadribu has a normal meaning. But alam tara is almost like a khas sigha. And it means, do you not know? But it has what element, emotion built into it? Ta'ajjub. So it's only using maqamu ta'ajjub. You want to use this sigha in normal places. When you have that, it's like, alam tara kayfa ala rabbaka bi ashabil fil? It's like an emotion inside of it. Do you not know what Allah did to ashabil fil? How Allah destroyed them? Yes? Yes? Then why do you use alam ta'lam? Why not use alam ta'lam? Why use alam tara? We say here, وَأُبِّرَ عَنِ الْعِلْمِ بِالرُّؤْيَةِ وَأُبِّرَ عَنِ الْعِلْمِ بِالرُّؤْيَةِ. We express ilm, and we mean alam ta'lam, we mean this is the ma'na that we want to express. This is the ma'na. So we express the meaning of ilm using the fa'l of ru'ya. Why? Because in which form of what if la qadar Allah, if one sense was to go away, one of your five senses, what one would you least want to go away? Your smell or your eyesight? Eyes are most important because my eye gives you the most knowledge, the most function. So as if like, do you not know with certainty? Are you following? So that's why alima is used. لأنه أقوى سبب العلم. It's the strongest form of ilm. So when you have alam tara in the Quran, it means do you not know? And it means like a lot of certainty, and it's ta'ajjub, like you should know this, think about this. Are you following? So that's one of the sighas. Alam tara, alam taraw. Yes? Yes? Acha. Another sigha that we have, which is like, is now become its own sigha, like makhsus, is Ara'ayta. What does Ara'ayta mean? Literally means Ra'ayta, you saw. Ara'ayta, did you see? But now this becomes a fa'lu qalb. What is becoming a? What is it? A? Fa'lul qalb. Correct? And the fa'lul qalb, what does it give the meaning of? Akhbirni. Tell me, what do you think? Yes, what does it mean? Akhbirni, tell me, inform me, what do you think? And this also has ta'ajjub built into it. And this is only used regarding ahwalul ajiba. You wouldn't say like, regarding a normal thing, is the door open? That's normal. Only an ajib thing, something you're shocked about, you're impressed about. In those situations, you will have the meaning of أرأيت معنى أخبرني. Are you following? So we see أرأيت الذي means tell me about this person. أرأيت الذي أرأيت. Okay, so far so good. Anybody following? Any questions so far? Achha. Now let's look at this Quranic example and understand how أرأيت is used. We have here أرأيت من اتخذ إلهه هواه أفأنت تكون عليه وكيلا. This is how it's used. You have this is one sigha basically. It's made up of the hamzat istifham and أرأيت, and this means أخبرني, tell me. Okay? Then it is followed by the first maf'ul bihi. مفعول به 1. And then it is followed by a مفعول به ثاني. مفعول به ثاني in the form of a جملة استفهامية. Do you understand? So you have the أرأيت, then you have مفعول به أول, مفعول به ثاني. And the مفعول به ثاني is going to be what? استفهام. So it means here أخبرني, tell me about the one who has taken, and اتخذ is فعل تحويل. Even فعل القلب as well. Is فعل القلب and فعل القلب. اتخذ, he has taken his desires to be his God. Yes? You following? And those of you who done balagha, what do you say? Why do you do qalb? إنما البيع مثل الربا. So it's really من اتخذ هواه إلهه. The one who's taken his desires as his God. Why do you do qalb? تأكيد. Who has taken his God as his desires. فهمت? But anyways, that's what those who do balagha. So, inform me, tell me about the one who has taken his desires as his God, or he's made his God his desires. Tell me what about him? Tell me. أَفَأَنْتَ تَكُونُ عَلَيْهِ وَكِيلًا. If he rejects your message, will you be his guardian, his representative? Will you be the one who will deal with him on the Qiyamah? So now you have مفعول به أول, مفعول به ثاني. This is the original structure. So أرأيت معنى أخبرني. So tell me about this person. Tell me what? Tell me the answer to this question. This is the asal usage of أرأيت. But obviously in the Quran you have multiple variations of this. Understood so far? You understand how أرأيت works? So you have one مفعول به, and then second مفعول به will be in the form of a جملة استفهامية سادس مصدر مفعول به الثاني. أچا. Yes? So basically this is how it works. You'll have, I've explained this hasha. You can look at that later on, yes? Acha. Now. Okay, we'll do that later on. Okay. So even though we mentioned that's the original rule, what happens? Many times, what can happen? So, أرأيتك, we'll explain a kaf later on. Let's explain a kaf first. I'll change it in the book order. Let's explain a kaf first. That makes more sense. Explain a kaf first. Okay, we've got أرأيت, yes? Now, with أرأيت, in some places, well, many places in the Quran, after أرأيت, so we said before, you have أرأيت first. Then what do you have? مفعول به أول, and مفعول به ثاني as a جملة استفهامية. Sometimes, after the أرأيت, you can have a kaf. And even though there's ikhtilaf regarding the i'rab of this kaf, this ka is actually kaful khitab. It's not a zamir maf'ul. It is not. The Kufi say is, but we're going to go to the other opinion, which is easier to follow. Not maf'ulun bihi. What is it? Is basically there to emphasize the khitab. Yes? Like for example, ذَلِكَ ذَلِكُمَا ذَلِكُمْ. We say the kaf is basically a harf al-khitab. That's who he's speaking to. So if you say أرأيت is ta'ajjub, معنى أخبرني, before even more emphasis, أرأيتك. Like listen أرأيتك. So it's more emphasis. And if you look in the Quran, you will see أرأيتك comes in those places, from Balagha perspective, where the need for ta'keed. Is more ta'keed in أرأيتك as opposed to أرأيت. And we'll probably do that in Balagha, but I don't want to go too much into that now. But if you see it, it's one verse of أرأيت first and أرأيتك second time. Like almost like ta'keed. Again, repeat. أرأيتك. So first time أرأيت, then أرأيتك. أرأيت, أرأيتكم. أرأيتم, أرأيتكم. Okay? So this is basically to give ta'keed. It's like ta'keed lafzi. جاء زيد زيد. أرأيت أنت أي أرأيتك. Okay? But when we have this sigha, when you have أرأيتك. So now when you have أرأيت, you can say أرأيت, أرأيتما, أرأيتم, أرأيتي, أرأيتما, أنا أرأيتن. You got it? However, if you bring the kaf after it, then this locks into أرأيت. أرأيت becomes locked. لا يتغير الضمير المرفوع. It becomes أرأيت. And then, what changes then? So if you say أرأيتم, who am I speaking to? Who am I speaking to? أرأيتم, multiple men. أرأيتن, multiple women. But if you add the kaf al-khitab, the أرأيت becomes locked. And then, أرأيتك, أرأيتكما, أرأيتكم, أرأيتك, أرأيتكما, أرأيتكن. Then this changes to show the mukhatab. Are you following? So if I'm speaking to multiple men without too much ta'qeed, what would I say? أرأيتم. If I want to increase the ta'qeed, I say أرأيتكم. I want to say أرأيتمكم. Are you following? So أرأيتكم is you men full. Have you understood this meaning? فهمت? So in this situation, the dhamir marfu does not change. So the dhamir marfu can change without kaful khitab. And that will show the difference of fa'il. When you bring kaful khitab, the ta will stay the same and the ka kuma kum, ki kuma kunna will change to show who the mukhatab is. Bal, kaful khitab will change. What will change? The kaful khitab, ara'aytaka, ara'aytakum. The Quran verses, ara'aytaka, that means talking to one person. Ara'aytakum, you won't say it's one person because of ta, you say it's kum. You're speaking to multiple people. Do you understand? Yes? Okay. Okay. Let's go back to the previous masala now. So we understood what we understood now. We've understood that you have أرأيت comes with two مفعولs, مفعول أول and مفعول ثاني in جملة استفهام. And then after أرأيت you can have أرأيت ك, and that comes with تأكيد of the فاعل. It's not مفعول به. But many times in the Quran you will see that the مفعول به is محذوف. Look at the example. We have أرأيتك هذا الذي كرمت علي لئن أخرتني إلى يوم القيامة لأحتنكن ذريته إلا قليلا. What happens here now? So what's the فعل القالب in here? أرأيت. Correct? What is kaf? Al-Khitab. Who's speaking? Shaitan is the fire. He's speaking. Shaitan said. What's the مفعول به أول? هذا الذي كرمت عليه. Or in Arab هذا اللي depends on إعراب التركيب. We did not already stop. So هذا الذي كرمت عليه. What's it going to be? مفعول به. مفعول به أول. Where's مفعول به ثاني? محذوف. How is it going to be? Normally مفعول به ثاني. استفهام. How do you know what استفهام is? The context itself. That's in tafsir you say أرأيتك هذا الذي كرمت عليه. Have you seen that one? Tell me, not seen, have you seen? Because that's أخبرني. So tell me, inform me regarding who? الذي كرمت عليه. So Shaitan is saying, tell me about Adam. هذا الذي كرمت عليه. What's the مفعول به ثاني محذوف? لما كرمته عليه. Why did you make him more beloved than me? Why did you give him more honor than me? That's a fal محذوف. That's the context allows it to happen. Yes, and actually, if you give me a chance, I'm going to get rid of his full progeny and make them all go Jahannam. أي أرأيتك الذي كرمت عليه. That's the مفعول أول. لما كرمت عليه كرمته عليه is استفهام مفعول به ثاني. Understood? Again, there's ikhtilaf in this. This is the easiest Arab, the simple one you can understand. What can happen is sometimes, many places, you remove both. There is no مفعول به أول, there is no مفعول به ثاني. Like this one. إن أرأيتكم. What happens here? إن أرأيتكم. أرأيت is the فعل. تا is the فاعل. كم is حرف الخطاب وتأكيد الضمير. Where is مفعول به أول? There is no مفعول به أول. مفعول به ثاني? No مفعول به ثاني. But you have إن أتاكم عذاب الله. Tell me, if the punishment of Allah comes, or the sa'a comes, أغير الله تدعون, will you call anyone else other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help you? So he says in the tafsir, أرأيتم آلهتكم. Because what does he say here? Will anybody else help you? So from there you understand that what's he trying to tell us? That what? أرأيتم آلهتكم مفعول به أول. هل تغني عنكم إن أتاكم عذاب الله وتلكم الساعة. مفعول به ثاني. Yes? So the shart jawab should become part of the istifham kind of. So tell me regarding your gods. If Allah was to send a punishment other than Allah, astaghfirullah. If Allah was to send a punishment or if the sa'a was to come upon you, would those gods help you? So that's the thing. So in the Quran this comes quite often. You have a أرأيت. So the first example is very rare. We have the مفعول به أول and the istifham. You get when you remove the مفعول به ثاني, that's common. And very common you have أرأيت and you have in. أرأيتكم in. Then you have to say مفعول به أول مفعول ثاني is محذوف. And the shart جواب الشرط is the قرينة upon the مفعول محذوف. Understood? Yes? Yes? Okay. سبحان الله وبحمده سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.